Welcome back, Mark Emery running channel. It's been a while. I've had some bits and bobs going on, so I wasn't able to film. I think it was week 10. I ran a lot of it early morning, so it's pitch black. And I did do a bit of filming, but you literally couldn't see anything, so I just thought it was a bit pointless. Week 11, I had some chest pains on Monday night into Tuesday, so I was in hospital having that checked out. Thankfully everything was clear, but I did take the rest of the week off just to make sure that my body had recouped and I was okay. And then last week was Cardiff Half Marathon, and I did toy with doing a taper video and then a Cardiff Half, but I just thought I'd focus on the taper week. Again, some of it was done early morning, and then just do the race vlog for Cardiff Half, which I thoroughly enjoyed doing. Really enjoyed the race. Check it out on the YouTube channel if you haven't already. But now we're 3 weeks out from Abingdon Marathon, and it's Tuesday, so I had a rest day on Monday after the half, and I've just gone out for a nice easy off-road run. Winter series competition starts in the local village in the next few weeks, and we create them Strava segments for people to race over. So I've literally just finished creating one of them. There's some hills in it which I didn't really need, but just took it easy and plodded up them. And then the rest of the week's gonna be looking like some efforts. A big run on the Sunday, but I'll document all this. And then it's 2 weeks out from the marathon. Wednesday night on the treadmill. It's pretty horrible outside. Couldn't get up early for a run, so evening times it is. Haven't got my cable for the TV either, so I'm for the incredible medics succumbed to watching the phone balanced on the treadmill. 6x1k tonight. I just need to get this done. I don't know how my legs are going to feel from Cardiff Half 3 days ago, but I want to start having a good hard week or 10 days and then enjoy that taper going into that marathon. Let's get into this. Oh, right then, K effort's done. Well, there's 3 minutes I did in the end, just because I had the time on there and it was easier to figure out. I did 5 by 3 minutes, as I need to get back into the house, get some revision done for an exam I got next week, so don't want to be up till midnight. But 5 miles in the bag, better than nothing, and some hard efforts, especially after half marathon on the weekend. I normally have a rest week, but given we got the marathon in sort of 2.5 weeks, I need to keep plugging away at this. So easy run tomorrow, and then I'll figure out Friday, Saturday, and then long run on Sunday coming up. Thursday evening, back on some easy trails, just up and around the local village, a little bit of hill climbing as well, just to keep the legs working. I want to try and have that hard sort of 7 to 10 days leading into that taper for the marathon, just so my legs start to recover and feel fresh for it, rather than sort of laboured and don't really need that taper. Thought I'd touch base with the mention of the chest pains. So basically they ran a load of analysis and no heart attack, no blood clots, lungs were clear after the x-ray. and it's gone now, but I think ultimately it was down to some sort of muscular skeletal pain, potentially from a virus or something that I'd had that I didn't really even know about, so as the markers were low for infections as well. So all in all, totally fine. Back to running, back to racing, everything's good. Saturday morning, we're out for an easy run, just get some miles in that legs. Didn't run Friday evening just because of life and things getting in the way and time it took and kids not going to bed and everything else. But it's the weekend. I'm going for 8 to 10 miles today, pretty steady, nice and easy. And then tomorrow, Sunday, I'm going to bank some big miles, hopefully 10 mile at marathon pace, and then 10 by 1 mile efforts at marathon pace, with a minute recovery standing. Stepping back along the estate so it's nice and flat. Through the lanes today, I'm doing a bit more. I'm meeting Sean in half hour or so, and then we'll cruise through the lanes nice and easy. Beautiful morning, sun's coming up, it's a little bit fresh on the hands. I'm sure once I get going, body temperature will increase, everything will be nice and warm. Let's get into this weekend. Just finishing off this run, 10.5 miles, 7.5 minute pace average, so I was happy with that. Ran with the Salomon Advanced Skin Belt today. Put 5 gels in the pockets just to really make sure that it's comfortable for race day with what I'll be taking as far as fuel is concerned. And a few adjustments, but ultimately when we started moving and I was chatting with Sean, just totally forgot it was even there, so that's good news. Happy with that. No rub, because I did wear a old school race belt with gel loops for Cardiff Half. Gels rub the side and my waist had little cuts, so don't want that bleeding all the way through the marathon. Salomon belt doesn't do that. Comfortable, don't even know it's there. Sunday morning, Sunday club's out. Sean's on his way down to the estate as he's doing a slightly different session than me today. John Butler's on his way down as well. So I think we're going to sort of team up and do the 10 mile marathon pace bit all together. Sean's then going to continue doing another 3 or so miles at marathon pace, and I'm going to go into the 1 mile efforts holding marathon pace, so should be relatively comfortable. Back and forth, a nice flat area down the industrial estate, no cars, wide path, nice and smooth. Hopefully it's all going to go to plan and to be a last long run banked. Little warm up just until they get down here to meet, and then we start on that 10 mile marathon pace stuff. Morning. John there, cruising, bad ankle, 6:30s. Halfway through this 10 mile marathon pace. Hope cards. Feeling pretty good. About 6:40, 6:45 pace. My pace is there in the reverse V. For Mom's birthday. Coming back through Trost Village towards the end of this 10 mile marathon block. Still chatting. Should make us feel that we're okay. I'll be stopping, start my 1 mile efforts. Sean will be continuing on his own, but he's fresh, strong. Sunday long run, almost done. Quick pit stop, dump the race belt off, grabs a couple of little fruit chute filled water bottles to place either end of this straight. I'm doing these mile efforts on, and we're into the first one. Gone out a bit quick, under 6 minute mile pace, not what I want. Sean's gone ahead just to keep them legs rolling round. He didn't want to wait, understandably, to cool off at all. But here we go then. Effort number 1 of 8. Let's go. Ah, 8 by 1 mile marathon pace, done. 1 minute recovery between, great. Good pace holding, so 6:25, 6:26, 6:27 for the first 6, and then the last 2 picked it up a little bit, which was surprising, all to feel. 6:22, and then I think the last one was 6:19, so I'll take that. 20 miles in the bag, 19 of it at marathon pace or just below, which is perfect, even with the recoveries in between. First 12 miles was just continuous. Quick hydrate and then home. Thanks very much for watching week 12, I think it is, of my marathon blog. I know that some have been missed out because of I can't do it or whatever reasons, but yeah, thanks very much for tuning in. We're almost there, 2 weeks to go, 1 more week of training, 1 taper. Share, like, subscribe. See you next week.